Hello guys, this is KTV Vlogs or TVZ Production here, as I'm back here on my vlog channel here, and of course, oh boy, we're finally here in September, man, it's been a lot of crazy crap happening over the past, I think the last episode was in July, I think, so we're back, I think, on episode 6, as I can see. And man, a lot of craziness been happening. I mean, it's stuff still going on right now as I speak, but oh boy, all month long in August and such. As you guys are watching this video, I did plan on doing as you probably will see on my main channel. TVC production is another update, and you'll actually see me in the video. So that's gonna be on my other channel, and I talked a lot about stuff, some cool things I actually have been doing and actually have been start working on. So yeah, stay tuned if you guys see that video on that channel. But of course, on here, this channel is different from that because this is a discussion channel, topics channel, and talk about stuff. So, of course, as you see by the title, we are talking about Fate File Thy Enemies. As to new people that don't know who he is, uh, I talk a lot about who he is in the previous episodes and everything. Give you guys a little for new people to know who he is. Fate File Thy Enemies, or aka Infinite Retro, Balde Games, whatever you call him, or Ben, for whatever you guys call him. He's basically associated with Total MK that I knew for a long time since when he was so called part of Midway, you know. Actually is a person that's on online all the time, causing a lot of drama. He hacked servers and did all that stuff back in the days of the Xbox 360 and of course the Xbox One. Basically, it's the one that wants everybody to play PC, mate. Be on PC, mate. PC's better, mate. PC's better than consoles, mate. All that crap. And basically, it's one that starts drama and wants all the attention and wants to rage bait, clickbait people to get people distracted by stuff. As of now, as the starting trend of what he's doing today, started the whole trend of hating on Mortal Kombat and caused all this dumb drama, calling NRS woke agenda and all this bullshit, and saying it's supported by LGBT community. Then you guys discover his history throughout the episodes. I discover a lot of shit about him that is nobody doesn't know about. So he basically started the whole trend of hating on Mortal Kombat and saying he's a real Mortal Kombat fan, mate. I'm a real Mortal Kombat fan, mate. And knowing the fact you're not, because if I'm a fan of Mortal Kombat, I wouldn't be sitting here 24/7 hating on the characters, hating on the story, knowing the fact the original story already ended. Then you're pretending like the story ended with Mortal Kombat 4 because one of the original creators is not there anymore. It's just stupid in every way. And same with Total MK, it's the same thing. Because I talked a little bit about it in the other videos about him, how it all started with him hating on Mortal Kombat. It's kind of sad, you know. Want an interview so badly. No, I want an interview with NetherRealm Studios, Mike. I hate Mortal Kombat, Mike. I want to make Mortal Kombat great again, Mike. Oh my god. I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit as we diving into this episode, and I hope you guys enjoy. So that's a little story of Fate, a little Total MK as well. Like I said, these are the two that kind of are trending the whole Mortal Kombat community to start hating on it, and that's where it all started from because of this. Technically, for Fate, it started with after the support of Mortal Kombat 11 in 2021. So when that happens, because we know what happened during that time, we were going through COVID, and a lot of stuff was canceled because of that. So you can't complain the developers that Mortal Kombat 11 uh, support stopped because the game was so garbage, mate. It was so garbage, mate. Because don't you know what we were going through at that time period? Nope. You were just over there in Australia mad at the world about something that ain't that deep. I mean, it's just sad. I mean, every way. Like, who? I mean, who gets mad about something that's not that deep? And you realize if you make a video about who was the voice actor of Cyrax and all of that shit, it's just sad. Why you worry about what the guy did before he played the voice of Cyrax? And then you're mad about what color skin Cyrax is and what gender and what what Cyrax actually is. So we're gonna dive into this, how this crap started. As to what's going on since August, well, technically July, at the end of July and to August, it was just a lot of crazy shit. So as in the last episode, we talked about Faye basically was mad at Losty Girl because I think at the time Losty went and started playing. I think she was playing some other games. I think it was Dead by Daylight, and I think she was playing Tekken 8, and I think she was playing Street Fighter 6. So she was basically playing other games. Like it just had not have to be just Mortal Kombat all the time. As this guy was so mad and hurt that Losty wasn't playing Mortal Kombat. And I'm like, how the fuck you get mad because somebody goes and plays a different game? And then you realize how this guy sitting here saying, I haven't played a game in months, mate. And you find out it was so funny about this shit. Your last game activity on your Steam is Mortal Kombat 1. And you telling me you have not been playing Mortal Kombat 1? Hmm, why do I see that? You have been playing the game. So that tells me then that's how you come up with your videos. You have to go look at the game, make up a video, make up something, and twist the whole narrative, say it's about this or that. Then you turn around, get mad at people that tells you straight up, like, why do you keep hating on this game? And like I said about the whole thing about Steam and PC, Mike, that Steam numbers are not better than console numbers. And you realize there's more people on consoles than is on PC. There's more people on the PlayStation and Xbox than PC. It's been like that all the time. You all butthurt about the PC, my the numbers are wrong are wrong, Mike. These are the right numbers of the game. The game is failing, Mike. The game is failing, Mike. It's dead, Mike. It's probably dead to you on the computer, but on console the game got almost 400 or 500,000 people still playing. And right now, people are ready for the next DLC that's coming on the 26th. And I know damn well your ass already bought the fucking shit. And that's why he's making all those videos of hating on it. Because he already bought it. Don't be fooled. I mean, he bought 4 copies. He bought 4 copies of this game and bitch about it every single day. And like, why would I buy 4 copies of the same game? What are you going to get out of those different copies? It's the same game. You got it on Steam. You bought it on PlayStation. You bought it on Xbox, and you bought it on Nintendo Switch. And yeah, the Nintendo Switch version is yeah, it looks bad in some ways, and that's why I always thought about that. Mortal Kombat One could have been on the PS4, and it could have been on the Xbox One. Same with Tekken 8. They both could have been on these consoles. Besides, Street Fighter 6 is on both consoles, and then the upcoming Call of Duty game, Black Ops 6, is going to be on both consoles. That's why everybody, why is still going on the PS4? That's bullshit. They should stop to support the PlayStation 4. It's lackluster. Because a console that's still going strong today, people are still using it, and you gripe about that because people are on those consoles and they're still playing games on it. I mean, I was playing the PlayStation 3 all the way up to 2019 before they stopped the support on the PS3. So in reality, I don't think it didn't. I think the PS3 lasted a good lifespan, just like the PlayStation 2. So I always thought that. I mean, 2000 to 2013, then 2006. As some people, the PlayStation 3 was so horrible, it was so horrible. It didn't have no games, it didn't have nothing. It was garbage. Oh, but when it got games, then all of a sudden here come all you fake ass console fans start. Oh my god, look the PlayStation 3! The PlayStation 3! Yeah, I see. And that's basically what this guy is mad about because console war, it don't matter no more. I mean, it doesn't matter. Maybe to that dumb guy, Dreamcast guy, whatever his name is. Console war ended in 2021. Phil Spencer said it himself. Okay, it's over. There's no point of no console war anymore. It's done. So yes, but back to like I said about Fate. You bought 4 copies of the game, and I know damn well your ass gonna buy it. Cause I mean, come on, you can't lie and say, "Oh, I don't care about the DLC, mate. Garbage, mate." Just like how he didn't care about the costumes of the ninjas. The ninjas had a, I think Rain guy's MK3 costume, or Matt got the MK3 costume. Sub Zero, Reptile got the movie costumes and all that stuff. I think Smoke getting one too. And I think Noob Saibot is actually going to get the MK3 costume as well. So basically, it's funny you buying the costumes and shit, but you're hating on the game. But I thought you said you don't like the game. Hmm? Interesting. So that's basically what I saw that like why you getting mad because somebody else go play a different game? And then what's so crazy about it? He made a whole video about uh Fatal Wolf and all that stuff. The female characters basically saying, the guys that more come at once and be like this, might. The women should be showing their butt and their tutties, might. This is how real women look in a game, might. I'm like, who the fuck gets? I mean, and you realize that all of that was it was just a put on the show for you for the people to be confused, and then they don't realize that this man supports LGBT and basically is obsessed over young men. Don't you think I don't see that shit? I mean, when he looked at Mike Hollow, he was so obsessed with him, he had to make a whole bunch of videos about him. I mean, live streams too. It was just crazy. If you have a whole Discord bunch of gay people, and one of them was a moderator for your ass, yeah, Jaded Rabbit. I don't think anybody would not notice that because they'd be blind and they wouldn't see it. Oh my god! Don't look at, as I say, guys. Don't look up his channel, Ben. If you find out about it from anybody else, don't look at that channel. I basically tell you guys straight up, don't look for that channel. Please don't. I mean, him talking about the world is flat, saying the earth is flat, all that shit, saying we're supposed to be gay, supposed to be females, we supposed to be uh, homosexuals, well, technically, we supposed to be pedophiles, all that shit. I mean, he had a whole fucking other channel about that shit. And trust me, do not look at that. Please don't. I swear, do not. Because that crap is basically, and you be thinking, what does that shit have to do with Mortal Kombat? And now we're gonna dive into this now with this whole bullshit that he's making off this narrative of all this shit. Okay, since he was been hating on Mosky Girl, he started basically going backtrack to all the people that he encountered with last year and basically start the whole trend all over again. Because we know next month is the 1 year anniversary of Mortal Kombat 1. And how ironically, when this game came out last year, he was one of these dumb assholes that was praising the game and hating the game at the same fucking time. So basically, the idea of a shield is a person that praises the game and hates it at the same time. You can't be a fan of Mortal Kombat and praising it, and then you calling it garbage and trash at the same time. That's not a real fan. I don't think a real fan would be hating on Mortal Kombat and then say I'm a real fan, mate. I'm a real fan. I'm a real fan. No, you're not. Because if you were a real fan, why do you hate this Deadly Alliance? Why do you hate Deception? Why do you hate Armageddon? Why do you hate MK versus DC? I mean, why you hate even the adventure games like Shaolin Monks or Mythology Sub Zero or Special Forces? Like, technically to me, I never played Special Forces. And I really didn't play that much of Shaolin Monks either. Because the only adventure game I actually really played was Mythology Sub Zero. So, because I did not play these other games, that don't mean I hate those games. Just like, say, the arcade games. I did not play the original Mortal Kombat 1, the original Mortal Kombat game, when it came out. I wasn't even born yet. I didn't really play Mortal Kombat 2. I didn't play the original so-called Mortal Kombat 3 or the called Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I played it once when it was a part of the arcade collection. But in lifetime, like when I first discovered Mortal Kombat, it was not my first game. So my very first Mortal Kombat game was Mortal Kombat Trilogy. So as I say of it, that's what's the game that kind of got me into the series. So I can't say Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 2. You gotta be a real fan if you like Mortal Kombat, mate. You gotta play the first game, mate. Fun fact: everybody did not play the first game. So in reality, that's the generation during that time period, like '97. I was born when they made MK4, and I was born when they did Mythology Sub Zero. So basically, those games are the same age as me. So I kind of glad that I was born in the era when Mortal Kombat was still good because Mortal Kombat didn't start to fall down until MKX. So you can't tell me, no, it started with Injustice, Mike. It started with Injustice, Mike. Nope, MKX. Because when I played MKX, I wasn't excited for the game. I kind of felt it was lackluster. Didn't like the computer at all. I mean, that crap was ridiculous. I mean, completely. I mean, even on medium, I'm losing against corrupted Shinnok, and that's not, and that's a joke. To be honest, I mean, I don't even like Injustice. I mean, when I fought Superman, and that shit was lackluster. I hate that to the fullest. I mean, if the only way I can try to beat Superman, if it would be Batman or Scorpion. That's the only way I can beat him. But with any other character, no. So when I saw all of that, it makes sense. Like how what games were bad and what where did it start falling down from. So you sitting there praising MK9 and saying he's the best guy, Mike, best guy, Mike. Only reason I see this is why he praises MK9. MK 2011 basically was the 20th anniversary of Mortal Kombat completely. Because that video with John Tobias and Ed Boon reuniting together on screen together talking about Mortal Kombat. That's the only reason why Fate likes it because he sees John Tobias in the video. That's the only reason why he praises Mortal Kombat 9. Because John Tobias is right there. Look, there he is. Oh my god, Mike. There he is, Mike. But he did not. And what's so funny about the shit, they do not know that John Tobias actually was on MK versus DC. He actually drew the artwork design for the characters. And you don't know nothing about that, Mai, or Total MK. Because, yeah, you were there stealing their artwork, but you got mad because you didn't get another interview. I mean, technically, that's what a grifter does. They take things thinking it's theirs, knowing the fact it's not yours. Then you get mad. And that's why today Total MK is mad at Mortal Kombat. It makes sense. It's my aqua, my. No, it's not. So yeah, that's the reason why Bait praises Mortal Kombat 2011. Not just because the women were sexy and showing their butt and titties or none of that. It was just because it was the anniversary of the original Mortal Kombat game. And so them not following the story of MK4 or any of that for the next two games was kind of a nosedive. And that's the real reason why we never got none of that. As of what they did with this game, MK1, yeah, they took the whole idea of in game all over again. And that's what they did. Tekken did the same thing too. I mean, shit. It's not a secret. So in reality, it has to be something that's popular at the moment. And see, in 2019, Endgame was popular. Everybody was crying for that movie to come out and they go to see it. I went to see it myself, and now I know. Everyone will watch that again. And then notice now Mortal Kombat 11 is the same damn thing. So, what did I get out of it? I mean, shit. Dang, solid miles away. Shang Tsung was the villain in MK11. Basically Loki at this point. And then finds out he's the villain in MK1. So it's not a secret. Not at all. So getting mad about that is kind of sad. But in reality, at least they try to do something different. I mean, when the story mode started out, it started out pretty good. But when the moment they got to the Dragon Temple, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, Onaga's gonna show up. Like it would have been pretty awesome if he did. And I don't know what Havoc's gonna do with this game. I kind of think the idea they probably are trying to take the idea from the comic books. If you guys remember the MKX comic books, they actually were pretty good. I actually like those comics. I actually read them through the Google Play app. I actually read every single comic book that they released, and I read them all. They were pretty good, and it's kind of sad they did not use none of that for the actual MKX game. Like, imagine Havoc was in that game. Reiko was in that game. That's probably the reason why you see Havoc and Reiko in this game, because people were asking for those characters, like Natara, uh, Ashra, Serena. I mean, it would be pretty cool if you see all these characters again. So I kind of liked what they done in this game. And why people, we got the Sonya, we don't got Jax, we don't got Kano, we don't got Jade or Scarlet. Where's, oh my God, where are these characters? But then when they were in the last game, y'all didn't care about them. Now you all care. But like I said, you see what people do. They pretend they like this. Oh, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this character. I do. I do. Then they turn around and they, oh, character's garbage. Character's low tier. He's not a good character. He's horrible. I mean, look what they've been doing with Sub Zero. The character's low tier. Scorpion's boring. Oh my god, they're so basic. They they're just boring. But yeah, that's how I see of it. So like I said with Fate, that's the only reason he praises MK9 or yeah MK 2011 because the little anniversary. That's it, and then hates all the other games afterwards. Now you know. So yeah, so that's one thing about that. That the whole narrative of a shield and they praise the game and hate it at the same time. That's a shield. They just this is what they do. They always will do this, and he'll go. And it's kind of crazy. He's going back to the people that he had a conflict with. So, like I said in the last episode when I did, he going after Mike Hollow again because Mike Hollow said something about Tola MK that he's a grifter. He's a shield because he praises on Mortal Kombat and hates it at the same time. Basically, as what Mike Hollow is, he does the same thing with Tekken. But in reality, Tekken is the same way. Because you have those people that's praising that game, hating it at the same time. Then you got people in Mortal Kombat praising this game, hating it at the same time. I mean, all y'all do it. Same with the Sparking Zero community. I was thinking about making a video about it, and I might make it soon. But before the game comes out, because there's a lot to talk about that too. So stay tuned for that video as well. So as for this one, I'm going to go up to an hour, so you guys know everything about what's going on. So we can continue this right now. So yes, so that's basically how that is. It's like he's going after these people again, basically repeating the same shit over and over again. Call them shit, you're sale mate, you're sale mate, you're bought by Warner Brothers mate, and all that shit. Just saying the same crap in his videos again, over and over again. Repeat, rinse, recycle every time, over and over again. Can't stop talking about the same bullshit that's not true. So yeah, that's how I figured it out myself when I couldn't believe that. Like I'm like, what? He's still going after Mike Hollow? Like what the fuck? And now he's going after Russ Poet because Russ Poet told him about Cyrax being African American, being African, being and actually Fate and told it Fate is racist of black people anyway, and that's true. That's why he's making all these videos about Cyrax, calling welcome gender mate, Wakanda mate, all that shit, just saying the same shit that they were saying that live stream they did together, and that's basically true. And then he actually made a live stream with Total MK, the couple weeks, a week or so ago, and saying the same bullshit. And see, this time is it don't have other people with him. It's just him and Total MK together, plotting, scheming, all that shit. It's just sad. So yeah, it went from Breast Poet, then it went from Breast Poet to now True Dog Gaming. Cause it's kind of funny. It's like he's going back around in like a circle. Because it started with Mike Hollow. It began this year, and Sikander. Then it went because they were the last ones that they speak to Fate, and of course, he can't forget about Tom Brady because that's the guy he's obsessed with, MK Tom Brady. But the last people he ever talked to was Mike Hollow and Sikander. So, as he started with Mike Hollow and added Sikander in it with the whole thing about Sonic Fox winning the tournament, Mike, they support Sonic Fox, Mike, because he gay, Mike. But you find it funny that you're gay too, because you are obsessed with these young guys. You're obsessed with Sikander. You're obsessed with Mike Hollow, and you're obsessed with MK Tom Brady. Well, I can't say MK Tom Brady's old, is young, but he probably in his mid 40s or so, whatever. But he's obsessed with all of them. That's the truth, and you guys can see it. That's the reason why I keep making videos about them. Only pros, mate. Only pros, mate. They don't care about the only pros, mate. If you do a combo, you're a pro, mate. You're a pro, mate. If you got skills in the game, mate, you're a pro. You're a pro. So I guess if I know I did a combo with Reiko, if I was playing with Reiko, I'm a pro. I'm a pro. Oh my god, I'm a pro now. No, I just know how to play with the character. Yeah, that's what he'll say. You're a pro, mate. You're a pro, mate. You're only pro, mate. So yeah, that's basically what he did, and it's just crazy how he's just still doing the same shit, and it's still going right now. So now we talk about now I'm getting to the deep deepness of this topic now. It's the whole thing with Cyrax and Sector. And yeah, it kind of shocked me. I saw them both females because I thought in the last video they were not going to be females. But actually, my topic in that other video actually makes sense now. And I'm going to tell you guys that now. You have to realize the original story of Mortal Kombat actually ended with Mortal Kombat Armageddon. So I can't say MK 2011 is the ending of the series because it's not. It's basically a repeat, reboot, recycle story that we remember from the first three games. And you gotta realize the original, as some people, as this guy is stuck in the past. Midwife, mate. Midwife. I wish it was midwife again, mate. I miss midwife, mate. And you gotta realize the original story of Mortal Kombat ended with Armageddon. As in some cases, as for MK versus DC, it actually would fit in between MK3 and MK4. So, yeah, that's where that story kind of would go at if it was part of the mainline timeline of the series. But, yeah, that kind of would fit in between MK3 and MK4. But for the original story of Mortal Kombat from 1, 2, 3, 4, Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon, see, I don't count the adventure games. I'm talking about the main fighting game series. So, from those 7 games, I think, is it 7 or 6? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, Deadly Alliance. Yeah, 7. So, them 7 games are the original story. So, in the original story, as we know, Cyrax was never a woman or Sector. So, we know the original story of Mortal Kombat. That's the real characters there. Okay? So, what you see in this story is a different take or different storyline of what the other characters will be like. So, you are seeing gender swap, mate. This bullshit, mate. They females, mate. Maybe there's a maybe the code name Cyrax actually is a generational name that passed down generations. Maybe there was a Cyrax that was a female character, a female. warrior before. Maybe there was a female Sector that did the same thing before they demise or so. So in reality, as some people say, this game's a continuation of MK11. But we do remember that Cyrax and Sector were not females in that last game, were they not? No. So this is a different world of what would these characters be doing in a different world now. So seeing Sub-Zero, the original Sub-Zero behind again being evil is kind of makes sense of what the original Sub-Zero motives were in the first from the first game, or probably from Mythology Sub-Zero. Maybe so. But you can't get mad at something and say that the character, Mike. This bullshit, Mike. These are not the real characters, Mike. Because they are not the original characters, asshole. Because this is a different world of we remember of the character. Yes, Cyrax and Sector were robots. Yeah, they were. But they were human too. Did you cry about that in Mortal Kombat 2011? No. Because it's kind of sad you sitting here saying they ruined their character and shit because they're females, my woke agenda, my Western agenda, my. Then I find it funny. You're part of the shit, but you're pretending like you're not. That's why he always on Twitter telling lies. Every time on Twitter. Telling lies, saying this, saying that, then go make a whole video about one person saying this and one person saying that. Because there's one video that someone showed me of him got mad because I think the guy was playing on PlayStation because he's crossplay. Remember crossplay of Mortal Kombat 1. Some guy was playing against him. He's like I told you guys at the beginning of the video. He's saying I never played Mortal Kombat 1, mate. That's a lie. And he's sitting there, got mad because the guy beat him in a match and told him that you need to practice. You suck with Reiko. And then he made a whole fucking video about that guy telling him that. And hey, you're shit, mate. You're a pro, mate. If you're doing combos on me, mate, you're a pro. You're a pro, mate. You're just like the only pros, mate. And that's basically what the whole narrative comes from. Because if you know how to play with the character, you're a pro. We're pros now. Because I know how to play with the character. I'm a pro. And it's kind of weird. How does that make him a pro if he learns how to play the game? But you can't sit there and play the game because you don't want to learn the game and you don't want to practice. And I'm like, what's the point of having a practice mode in the game if you don't want to practice? We couldn't, and you realize we couldn't practice in the Mortal Kombat 2 or the Mortal Kombat 3 because you have to learn with the button combinations. There was no practice mode. So you should be thankful we have a practice mode and learn how to play with the characters. But no, you don't. Because once you enter MK3, or trilogy, you go straight to the arcade ladder. There's no practice mode. So when they added the practice mode in MK4, that was a great addition to learn how to play the game. But no, that's not right, Mike. That's not right, Mike. So him making that whole video about that, it was just stupid. So and like I said, back to the Cyrax thing. See, these videos like back to back every day. There was no like he was uploading videos like 4 or 5 videos a day. So there was 3 videos he uploaded one day. There's another 3 uploaded the next day, and there was another 3 videos uploaded the next day after. Like I'm like, damn. And then you look at it, it's the same bullshit that he keeps saying in the video. What kind of might? What kind of might? Cyrax, gender race swap, Mike. Cyrax is race swap, Mike. See, like the whole thing with Takeda, them saying Takeda's race swapped. I'm like, Takeda's not race swapped at all. And Cyrax always been black. So what the hell are you talking about? So Jax was white? Hmm? If that was a problem with you, if that was a problem with you in the past, how can you sit there and call yourself a fan if you didn't care if they were how what their race were? Like Jade was black in MK3, Tanya was black in MK4, and they've been like that ever since we saw their characters. So me seeing Jade black in more combat games been like that ever since her debut in MK3. So what the hell are you getting mad about? That's not race swapped. Cyrax always been black. Whew, oh my god. And that's basically the whole thing about it, is that he's mad about them being females. And he's mad about how the DLC was so lackluster, calling it garbage, mate. Nobody asked for nobody asked for no T1000, mate, or no Ghostface, mate. All that shit. I mean, like they all getting mad over this crap. And like I said, I don't really care what guest characters they add in the game. As so far as like I said, as I learned how to play the game a couple months ago, but as I see of it, it's not that deep. I mean, come on, you get mad because they added Ghostface. You did the same thing with Peacemaker. You said the same shit with Homelander and Omni Man. But it's kind of funny. You were praising the fuck out of Ermac. He was, and you were hating on Quan Chi and Chameleon because they actually were good characters to use, and Chameleon's actually a good character to use in the game. But you hate cameos because it helps the characters out while they fighting. And like I said, if they actually add a thing like they can play with the cameos and have them actually have their own combos and all this stuff, then yes, that would be pretty cool. I can see them doing that. But I don't get it how you can sit here and hate on something and don't want to learn it. That's basically all you have to do is learn. But you don't want to. Learning is so hard for you, but you can tell lies and tell a false narrative, and all these little dumbasses will believe it because you're nothing but a rage baiter. You're a hypocrite. You're a clickbaiter. You bash on people that don't agree with you. And then when someone tells you the truth, you don't like it. Then you'll tell a whole false ass narrative about something that's not true. And that's why, like I said, this guy, you can't believe any word that comes out of his mouth. He tells lies. It's kind of funny how you are supporting Total MK and everything that Total MK has been doing is fucking wrong. How you can bash on a person that tells y'all straight up that Cyrax always been black, but y'all all mad because they're females now, and you realize this is a different take on the characters, the character. Like they're not the same person. So like I said, the original story of Mortal Kombat ended with Armageddon. So there is no original story been done since 2006. But do these idiots know? No, they don't. Meanwhile, in 2006, Total MK was stealing artwork. I mean, that was ridiculous. Say, it's my artwork, Mike. It's my artwork, Mike. And I'm like, you did not draw that Raiden picture. You didn't draw that Molina picture. You didn't draw none of those characters. Oh Lord. But yeah, that's how it happened. Like it's just sad. You sit here and see these people do this shit. It's just so ridiculous. I mean, he's saying he's still doing the same shit right now, hating on the fact that people are going to buy this DLC, and knowing the fact everybody's excited to play it, and get garbage, Mike. Bullshit, Mike. The game is garbage, Mike. It's woke, Mike. That's all I hear him say, woke. But we find out that you are woke. And first of all, using the word woke is kind of stupid as fuck, if you ask me. Because don't you know the definition of it? When you say woke, that means you want people to believe what you say, but you know you're lying by everything you're saying. That's what woke means. Besides, the actual definition of woke is like when you're waking up from sleeping. Like I just woke up from sleeping. That's where the word woke comes from. Not you using it as a narrative saying we're gay and this and all this shit. That's what you're doing. You're making a narrative of something that's not true. And that's why they sitting here right now hating on the fact that people are excited to play this game, but you don't want people to play it. And that's it. That's true. It's not a lie because that's what he's been doing. I mean, all them videos. I mean, say woke my, woke my. That's all I see. Wakanda my, Wakanda my. More combat dying my, more combat sales are lackluster my. And then yes, there is a video of that shit. And I'm like, you know damn well Mortal Kombat is outselling Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6 right now. Tekken 8 has not been doing no good. Even y'all announced Heihachi. Tekken 8 is still ain't good. They had to do that. They had to throw him in there anyway because no, game's dying. Nobody don't like it anymore. You don't like the, oh we got Harada, please put Heihachi in the game to get these people to play it. That's basically what happened. So that's all it is. And you know that Mortal Kombat is still selling well. And it's the only reason you are saying it's not selling much because you read a fucking article about Hogwarts Legacy and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and getting mad at the fact that those games were selling good, but to be honest, they started getting attacked and threatened and criticized by dumbass people like you. So that's the only reason why those games are not relevant, really. Well, Suicide Squad come out with another DLC though, but that's the only reason why it isn't. Those games are not getting talked about a lot because you retards decide to attack it and criticize it and want them to take it down. And it did not stop Mortal Kombat though, did it not? Nope. So that's the only reason why you're mad because the game if the game is selling about 4 million or 5 million copies, the game is doing pretty good for themselves. And if the game sells more when this DLC drops, it's going to hit 15 million copies sold. And you can't say, it's not going to sell, mate. It ain't going to sell, mate. That's not right. The price of the game, mate, of the DLC, $50, mate. It's wrong, mate. That's not worth the price of the game, mate. Right, mate. If the game was $50, I think the price on MK11's Aftermath was $50 when it came out, if I'm right. On the PS4. And when Ultimate came out, it was the same price. On PS4 and PS5, it was $60, $59 for the game, for the full game. When it came out, the final version of Mortal Kombat 11. So if you're sitting there complaining about a price of a game, that's what the price of the game is when it comes out. So when MK, like right now, it's the price on Mortal Kombat 1 right now. Somebody's selling it for $30, $35. Tekken 8 is like 40, $50 now. It's going down to like $40, like $45 or so. Same with Street Fighter 6. So when Mortal Kombat that DLC drops this month here in September on the 26th, I believe Mortal Kombat 1, the regular Mortal Kombat 1 game, will be dropped down to $20 at the store. Because just like how MKX was, MK11 was, they games dropped down the price after the final version of the game came out. So, like Ultimate, Mortal Kombat Ultimate was released, they dropped down the regular price of MK11 for $20. And right now at Walmart, where I go to the store at, is got MK11 and has MKX, surprisingly, and Injustice 2 on the shelf for $20. So you can't sit there and say the game ain't selling, mate. And I'm like, the game is selling. What the hell are you talking about? People are still playing Mortal Kombat X today as I speak. People are still playing Injustice 2 as I speak. Because the first Injustice was on the shelf too. But as you realize, the server at Injustice 1 stopped. So the server that's up for Injustice is Injustice 2. So you sitting there saying the games are not selling and all this shit, and you're saying, "Oh, it's not selling, mate. That, mate. Is the game gonna fail, mate?" It's not gonna fail if it's selling good. Did MK11 fail? No. And why would I see it on the shelf then if it's not failing? Oh man, use your fake ass Steam numbers, no, or lackluster Steam numbers, and pretend those are the real numbers of the game. And knowing the fact it's almost 500,000 people playing on console, on Xbox and PlayStation, and all that, you're so dumb. You're dumb. Now I see what Sikander mean when he was talking to you in that live stream. You're dumb. You're dumb. You don't understand my points. You're stupid. You're bum. You're a bum. You're gay. Now I know why you call people cupcakes. You're gay. Yeah, I can kind of see. I kind of see that. I kind of see Sikander saying that to his ass because that's because he actually, like I said, he was obsessed with those guys. No lie. No lie. Not lying. So yeah, so that makes sense. You can't say a game is failing and is selling pretty good right now just because it doesn't go to no big ass Evo or be so huge at Evo and all that. Don't make the game. Oh, it's garbage. It's lackluster. It's not gonna do right. It's just so sad. So guys, what you guys think of this whole video about Fate? And I mean, man, knowing the fact you're basically supporting this whole LGBT shit and calling it woke and all that at the same fucking time, it makes you think, how you sitting here praising that shit and you're hating it at the same time and you know you're part of the crap. So I guess if I had long beautiful hair, if I had long beautiful hair, you'll be obsessed with me too. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why. Now I know. That's probably why since 2 months ago, that's why I stopped watching Jaded Rabbit because that's where I mostly got the information from about him. But now I notice they both do the same shit, so it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense now. So, yeah, like, what you guys think of this episode about Fate File Die Enemies? Will there be another episode? Maybe, yeah. And I know because it's gonna be some more crazy shit. Like I said, it's kind of sad. You see a guy that don't want people to stop playing Mortal Kombat, and just want people then want to brainwash people to not play the game, and that's all is it. That's all it is. That's the whole narrative of it. Because they're mad because they decide to do something different with the game or whatever like that. They don't like it. They want it to still be like the original Mortal Kombat that we know and remember, and want to copy this to copy the whole story all over again. And basically, that's all it is. Because you can't reboot shit 5 to 6 times over and over again. In reality, you can't do that. Technically, as Marvel right now, they can't think of shit to write. You got to make up something. But when Mortal Kombat got rebooted with MK 2011, that tells you then they can't do nothing else with the series because the original story already ended. And that's what Fate don't understand. They don't understand that Mortal Kombat Armageddon was the final original story of Mortal Kombat in general. It makes sense. So you sitting there saying the story is supposed to be like if I three might, if I had more game at 1, 2, 3, 4 might, the other games don't count might. They try to be like Tekken might. So that's how you can tell he did not care for those games because he never was a fan of those games. That tells me then you never were a fan of Mortal Kombat. If Total MK is a fan of Mortal Kombat, he only started hating on Mortal Kombat when they didn't want to interview him. That's the only reason why he's doing all this now. And you and him are the reason why a lot of people start seeing what the hell you guys do. It's just like a sequel, guys. Every time, a sequel. What they gonna think of this time? Oh, well, it's time to stop them and save the world again. It's basically what it is, like a movie. Let's stop them and save the world all over again. So, yeah, guys, what you guys think of this? Uh, like I said, crazy shit. I mean, I mean, especially he did not understand the fact Cyrax been black ever since Mortal Kombat 4 and a different in Mortal Kombat Gold and his picture in Deadly Alliance, the outfit he wore in Deadly Alliance, Cyrax always been black. See, he racist. He racist. Told you he racist. Ain't gonna pretend he say he has black friends. If you have black friends, why are you hating on black people then? I don't think if I was your black friend, I don't think I would be liking what you'd be saying. Because I would. You calling Cyrax Wakanda and all this, saying he's part of this and that, all of this, and being so racist. It's not. That's not a true person that likes black people. You always been racist. I mean, if you told the Muslims Allah is Satan, because he actually fucking said that, you can't tell me you have black friends. How can you have friends if you're trapped in a basement all the time? You're hiding in a dark basement, telling lies on something that's not true. Then bitching about a game that you know damn well is gonna sell and gonna have a lot of people playing it. And then you're going to buy the damn DLC when it comes out. And you even said it in the video. I'm gonna pre-order it, mate. But you said you wasn't gonna buy it. Remember? Yeah. Now tell me. That's a shield. That's a shield. A hater and a praiser. Just like the Spartan Zeros. Fanboys. Glazers and haters. Can you guys see now? So yeah. That's it for this video, guys. I went on it long enough. There will be another episode soon with this. Uh, when some more bullshit comes out, because I know it will. And like I said, Fate will never learn. He will never learn at all to play the game and stop bitching and crying and whining about people doing combos. Stop whining about everything. Stop crying about character's story. Knowing the fact it's a different take on the character story, and knowing the fact it can be a different character from a different time travel or wherever like that. Anything. It can be different. It don't have that was not the original character from the original game. We don't have the original characters. And you gotta realize there's no Scorpion. To be honest, there's no Scorpion. So I realize maybe they probably would take the story idea from the original game. If they do, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. But we don't know. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and what you guys think of this. And stay tuned for more videos. I will be making a video about Sparking Zeros very soon because there's a lot to talk about that crap. That community is so fucking dumb, mental, and delusional because they are delusional. And they're nothing but glazers and haters. It's just sad. I mean, completely. But that's what happens when you have a guy sitting in front of a computer screen worrying about what did the developers say about the upcoming game and then talk about role play. Can't role play around this. Can't role play. Oh my god. Yeah, President Rose in a nutshell. Oh man. I mean, it is funny they all hating on one person that's talking about the game that's calling it garbage. Yeah, Perfection, that guy, yeah. But I said the game was bad too. But yeah, they gotta blame one person or somebody out there telling the truth about it. They gotta blame somebody. They'll know when the game comes out. After 4 months, they're gonna start hating on it. Trust me. I saw this a lot of times. So, anyways, see you guys and peace.